Hey everybody, beautiful day here in North Texas. Looking at my magnolia blossoms, beautiful. Anyway, wanted to give you an update. We had a major storm last night and man, it was crazy. We got a lot of water on the plants, and you know what's crazy is ever since I brought them outside here, this month has been chock full of rain, and I think it's causing some problems because of the overcast constantly. I mean, 5 out of the 7 days a week, it's either raining or overcast with very little sun. But anyway, and of course, being on this side of the yard, I don't get a lot of sun anyway, about 5 or 6 hours of direct sunlight a day. So I'm already at a minimum. But anyway, wanted to give you a quick update. So a couple days ago, I sprayed neem oil on my potatoes, and it rained last night, so I put a little bit more on it today. You know, the blight got to this one pretty good. I'm hoping that it does fine. Garden Notch told me that it doesn't really matter what the tops look like towards the end of their life anyway. The roots still do their own thing. So, and judging by the stalks on these, the stalks still look pretty dang healthy, and they're getting new buds. So I'm hoping that in the next 15 to 25 days, those will produce some potatoes. It's my first time trying, we'll see. And again, those are the red sweet potatoes, and the Texas russet doing fine as well. A little bit yellow from, I guess, probably the overwatering more than anything, but we'll see how those do. I've started planting corn, and I will share another video later about the varieties and what I've done. Same update as usual. Grape tomatoes here in the containers are doing just fine, as well as all of these grape tomatoes here. I've got several tomatoes. I must spend probably 30 to 45 minutes a weekend tying these suckers down. Again, the mystery tomato, still no blossoms really yet. We do have a couple that have started to set fruit, but you know, we'll see what those are. I will be doing a small harvest. I've got some red tomatoes, as you can see, some grape tomatoes on these, and we'll have to see what I get out of that. I've been keeping a harvest log, which I'll show you at the end. As far as the red on the vine tomatoes, we've got, you know, we've been able to let some go to fruit here all the way to the reddening process, and the birds have left them alone. We've got a few more over here, back here. These are the biggest ones yet that I've had, so I'm really excited. I'm probably not going to harvest those today. I might, you know what, I'll probably harvest this one. I'm going to be out of town in New York City. I leave tomorrow and don't get back till Friday, so I'm probably going to harvest the ones that would have been red by then, just so the birds don't get to them. And we've got some other ripening going on back here, so definitely seeing some progress here on the tomatoes. I'm going to have to reposition my Scarecrow, probably somewhere out here, just to keep the birds away as much as possible. I did notice the windstorm a couple days ago knocked him down. When I came out yesterday, he was down, and wouldn't you know it, he was down one day, and we get a bird damaged tomato. So probably not going to be able to eat that one, but we'll harvest it anyway. I've got a key lime tree. I went ahead and on my birthday, one of my sisters-in-laws bought it for me. She knows I like margaritas and stuff, so she bought me a key lime bush tree, but we'll see how that goes. I'm leaving it in the pot for now. I don't really have a home for it just yet. I may put it in this back bed. We'll see. Let's get another quick update. You know, it's crazy. All of my romaine lettuce heads died, and the only lettuces that survived were these original romaine lettuce heads, and they don't look like romaine lettuce heads to me at all. So I'm probably just gonna cut all the stalks and leaves off these, put it in a salad and eat them. I'll eat them with something I haven't updated you on a while, all my basil. I mean, I've got to trim these suckers. There's so much basil on these. I mean, I've got to cut these down. So I'll probably make a weird looking romaine lettuce basil salad, and I'll be harvesting some of the thyme today. We're low on it. Some of the oregano as well. I did harvest recently some of the garlic clove chives, and they were really good. A lot of action on the sweet peppers. remember, these are the ones that could be either red, green, or yellow. So we've got one there. We've got one back here. We've got a tandem back over there, the old Gemini twins chilling out. They are separate, so we got a couple of them. And then I've got the bell peppers. I mean, I'm 99% sure it's a bell pepper by the way it's shaped. The bell pepper's coming in, so that's cool. We got a couple on that plant coming in, so that's cool. And then I'm gonna be harvesting some of these purple jalapenos because I'm just gonna take off. They can get bigger, but with all those peppers on this, so they're not gonna get much bigger anyway. And I think what I'll do is just take off the top 3, 4, 5 biggest ones and go from there. Might well take off more, but I'd like some of the smaller ones to mature a little more so. Anyway, let's get a last little look over here. I've got several Serrano peppers on this Serrano plant, and we won't be harvesting any of those today. They're still about half the size they should be. I like them green, I like them red. I think I like them red better, so I'm probably gonna harvest a couple of greens, but I'll most likely wait till they all go red. And then the Fresno pepper plant has got several peppers on this guy, probably too many. I won't be harvesting them green, maybe 1 or 2, but I love the taste of them red, so I'm leaving them alone. This one back here, I cut off all the peppers. Remember, it's the one that had several small ones and it wasn't doing too good. So listen, I just need to cut off the peppers. I've fertilized, I put blood meal, bone meal, fish oil in here. I'm trying to get these peppers to come back to life. It looks like they're greening up pretty good. So I think the treatment's working. But that Fresno pepper is gonna have a tough go about it for now. I harvested that red Savina. Let me zoom back out. I harvested this red Savina, and we've got some blossoms coming in. No fruit sets yet. I've got several of the orange scotch bonnet blossoms going on. No fruit set yet. Man, I'm hoping this week's the week. Joala finger peppers continue just to produce massive amounts of peppers. I do have a couple of harvestable red ones, which I'll get a shot here at the end of the video with my full harvest. These New Mexico Big Jims are just absolutely ridiculous. See if you can get a good shot of that. Where is it at? I mean, I can pull this out a little bit. Huge. It's got a red spine. Looks like it's starting to mature. I'll probably be able to harvest it soon. I'm excited. Hopefully when I get back on Friday, I can pull that pepper off. And that little pepper, the New Mexico Big Jim, is already peeking out at the bottom of the leaf there, so it's already got several inches on it as well. The Tasmanian Habaneros are still where they're at. They're not getting a whole heck of a lot bigger. I'm hoping that in the next several weeks we'll be able to harvest some of these. It looks like they could be getting close, maybe, I don't know, but we've got 4 or 5 on here, so we'll see how they do. We've got blossoms here on the chocolate habaneros, so optimistic. Maybe this is the week on the chocolate habs as well. And then the other Tasmanian habanero plants look like they're going to be setting some fruit here this week because we got a lot of blossoms, and some of them look like they may have already dropped the ends and possibly have some fruits in them. So anyway, that's the update in the backyard. I will show you what it looks like after the harvest, and then I will show you my logbook with what I've harvested so far this year. Pretty surprising to me. Thank you. So here's the harvest. The Joala fingers, red on the vine tomatoes, grape tomatoes, a little bit of oregano, thyme, the 5 purple jalapenos, the romaine lettuce, and the basil. And as promised, the harvest log. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe.